Hi, welcome to AP 2D Studio Art. I'm Miss Borges, and let me take you through a walk through what can be expected of your son or daughter if they decide to join the AP Studio Art class. Now, I'm just going to jump right into it. When it comes to the AP Studio Art class, and how your student's going to do, it's not about taking a test. This is not about us studying all year long and taking a test in May like many of the other AP classes. The AP Studio Art class is all about building that AP portfolio. So it's really all about put your son or daughter putting their head down, working, and making a lot of really great art. Okay, now I'll show you what that kind of looks like. Here's some examples from the past. You have to build up a portfolio of work of multiple pieces that show really great art and design skills, as well as a lot of thought and experimentation and just attention to your processes and an understanding of your materials and stuff. So here's a few examples. As you see, these are really great art. The AP portfolio is broken down into two separate parts, though. There's the selected works and the sustained investigation, and these are the percentages that go to each part. But I'm going to first start talking about the sustained investigation because that's what we really work on in class together. So the sustaining investigation basically used to be called the concentration. It's where you make art basically with a theme to it. And we start out with some questions that the students want to explore through their art. So we do some activities, we kind of explore, we kind of dig deeper into ideas that your kids are really interested in, that they'd like to pursue, that they'd like to explore, that they'd like to research, that they want to dig deeper with. And so they create a question that they want to explore through their sustained investigation, and then they make art that goes along with that whole process, with that whole exploration. Okay. And we recommend, it's getting cut off, but we really recommend that we start with our students' own experiences as kind of inspiration for what they would like to do through their sustained investigation. Okay. Now, in the portfolio, the way that they submit and show their work through sustained investigation is they're going to submit 15 images that show that they've been practicing experimenting with their ideas or their materials, that they've been revising, that they've just been making really great art. And through this portfolio, they want to show that they've got great skill and control over their materials that they're using, over the processes that they work through, and over their ideas. And everybody works a little different, and everybody, tries to use different materials and stuff. And so it's really about your kid kind of showing awareness and control over how they work as an artist, and how they control those materials and how they experiment and how they, show their ideas and stuff. They do need to show that they have great art skills, though, as well. But over and over again, you're going to hear materials, processes, and ideas, materials, processes, and ideas. Now, again, we're going to start with part of the portfolio. They do have to do some writing so that they can identify what they're doing through their portfolio. So they do have to talk through their sustained investigation and, tell basically the scores, what their question was, and also how their portfolio shows evidence of practice, experimentation, and revision. And we work on writing activities through the year to help prepare them for this little writing aspect of their portfolio, because it's really not that much, 1,200 characters, not even 1,200 words, but 1,200 characters, and this is the bulk of their writing, which is like an artist statement, which we do pretty much with every art piece they turn in, from Art 2 to Art 3 to Art 4. So if they've been taking art classes, they should already have some experience doing this. Okay. Now, some people might look at the whole idea of turning in 15 images and get a little scared because that seems like a lot of work, 15 art pieces for the portfolio, but it does not have to be 15 individual art pieces. So it can be an art piece by itself. That could be one image, or you can also have detail shots. So this could be 2 images, one of their whole art piece, and then if they need a close-up image to show details, then that can count as another one of the 15 images. Or they can also show through their images like their process. This can also count as part of their portfolio to show part of their process. So there's a lot of ways to fill that image category.